Ranking Member. My first question is for Dr. Travnik. One of the most pressing issues for my state is drought funding, and we continue to see challenges with funding freezes at the Bureau of Reclamation. If you're confirmed, these funds will be your responsibility. Reclamation has halted critical funding that has been a bridge to keep the Colorado River Basin system functioning. I'm concerned that these funds are being held, and I have heard reports that the department plans to hold funding until a 7-state agreement is reached. Do you commit to releasing all previously appropriated funding, and do you recognize the urgency of drought funding in the West?
Thank you, Senator, for the question. And as I've discussed before, we do know that drought is an extremely important issue that we're seeing here in the West, that we're all going to have to work really hard and all the different tools in the toolbox. As relates to the funding that might be put on pause right now, I'm committed to, if confirmed, looking into it further just to understand what is on pause.
Okay, just because for us it seems like it's not exactly the smartest move, because there are some states would be absolutely happy to let this go to litigation, keep fighting it out, and then you're punishing some of the lower basin states that need this investment now, which will end up actually helping all of the basin in terms of their how many acre feet of water we need behind the dam. So just want to make sure you keep that in perspective. I'd like to also ask about the Northeastern Arizona Indian Water Rights Settlement Act. This would be the largest Indian water rights settlement ever enacted in the history of this country. You provide the settling tribes, the Navajo Nation, the Hopi tribe, the San Juan Southern Paiute tribe, with desperately needed water and infrastructure funding and water to actually even spur their economy. Without a settlement, other water users in the Colorado River Basin face uncertainty regarding the tribe's Colorado River water rights. So essentially, we don't know how much we have left if we haven't allocated what these tribes justly deserve. So this is particularly important because the Navajo Nation has one of the largest single outstanding claims in the whole Colorado River. Approximately 1/3 of Navajo homes still do not have running water even to this date. So this settlement will bring certainty to the basin and ensure tribes can thrive on their homeland. So will you commit to working with me and the Arizona delegation, bipartisan delegation, to finish this settlement?
So, Senator, I understand the importance of the Indian water rights settlements. When I was here during the first Trump administration, I had an opportunity to work with several of those tribal nations, so I'm committed to working with you on those. Great,
thank you. Questions for Mr. Garish. Appreciate our time yesterday talking about creative solutions for energy and fast deployment of nuclear energy. As you know, I'm very interested in SMRs, and they have a great potential to meet Arizona's rising energy demand. I've heard from communities that actually are very excited about the deployment of this technology, and so I was hoping that you and I can talk further about potential creative ways to actually have faster deployment. So will you commit to visiting Arizona and working together on fast deployment of SMRs, including the potential for their use on military bases in the state?
Yes, Senator, thank you for your time that we took to discuss this important topic. Arizona has a tremendous opportunity for nuclear development, and you are currently home of one of the most successful and largest nuclear plants. And I think that there are many opportunities going forward, and I look forward to working with you, including military bases for nuclear potential.
Thank you. Ms. Beyer, Arizona is home, and thank you again for also speaking to me yesterday, is home to 12.1 million acres of BLM land, a department that you're going to oversee. Within these are national monuments that highlight the natural and cultural beauty of my state. One example is the ancestral footprints of the Grand Canyon National Monument. The Grand Canyon is not only a natural wonder of the world and a sacred site for many tribes, it's an enormous economic driver for northern Arizona. It's the second most visited national park in the country. Loving the Grand Canyon isn't controversial. 80% of all Arizonans support the ancestral footprints of the Grand Canyon, and the ancestral footprints of the Grand Canyon isn't unique in being protected by presidential declaration. Grand Canyon National Park itself started out that way. In recent weeks, reports have circulated that the administration is planning to shrink the boundaries of a number of monuments, including the ancestral footprints of the Grand Canyon National Monument. Do you plan to support the rollback of monument protections for the Grand Canyon?
Senator, thank you for the question, and thank you for the time yesterday. I enjoyed speaking with you about this and a number of your other areas of focus. The Grand Canyon is an amazing place. My parents here and my son have spent a lot of time there. And while I'm not at the department, I'm not aware of any of those discussions, but the importance and the majesty of the Grand Canyon is not lost on me.
Thank you, and I yield back, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Senator Gallego. I want to thank the witnesses and everyone for